Hi, y'all.
Truck driver Linda.
Truck driver Paul, I guess.
So this week, we're going to give you another little tour of the center of the truck. And that would be this part and our fridge, kind of the middle, which is basically, I guess, the kitchen. So I guess the front of the truck, last week's video, would be considered maybe the living room.
Yeah, living room.
The living room.
Recliners.
Yeah. This would be the kitchen. And this is our power supply that connects to the batteries, and that converts our power to DC for the electric skillet, our coffee machine. I have a toaster oven. Right here, you open this cabinet with the paper towels on it, and this is my dish bowls and my mixing bowls, and then lids are in there. And then these are what I use to set up water to clean our produce. To the back is canned goods. To the back of that. This is dishes, mostly for the toaster oven, right there, that I don't really use very much. And then pans for the lunchbox. And those just sit right there. Makes it really easy to pull them out. And then this right here, Paul built this, and it actually just sits in there. So he can take these off and the whole thing comes out. And it just collapses on itself, I guess. And then we can just move it to the next truck. So it doesn't come with the truck. He built that. And this is a little lip right here, and it keeps those from falling on my head every time I open the cabinet. So he added that so they didn't fall on my head, which was pretty nice of him. And then up here, this is actually a little cubby up in there that you get to from right there, that hole right there. So close that. This is stuff for tonight's supper right there. So that doesn't normally sit there. This normally doesn't sit here. Here, you can have that. This is my toaster oven. I use it, but not as much as you would think. We don't have a microwave. We don't use that at all. It's just as easy to use the lunchbox as it is the toaster oven. The only time I use a toaster oven is sometimes I want to broil something. And that's when I use the toaster oven. And then bowls. This is actually my cookbook. So it's got notes, recipes, stuff I work on. So they just sit there when I feel like the recipes are done. And then our fridge right there. So this is the fridge. We need to go shopping. And this is a little freezer. Little tiny freezer. Right now there's just chicken in it, but it's definitely, this is crawfish, and that's for supper tonight. So then underneath, there's actually a door that goes on here. We just take the door off. It's underneath the bunk, the bed right here. So there's no damage. We can put it back on with no problem. All the screws are in there. I don't like the door. It makes it too hard because it opens on the inside here, and it's just too hard for me to get up under here with the stuff I store. So under here, let me turn on a light. I have a light. We have lots of extra lights. You can see the broom back there. There's some extra tin foil back there. This basket right here has got like sweet potatoes, and garlic in it. Right there. I use a hair clip. I'm using a hair clip for the potatoes. These are like little baby potatoes. That is old-fashioned oats right there. And then broth. Couple of cleaners. This is like Windex right here, which I know in a restaurant you can't do that, but this isn't a restaurant. So, and then our water. This is rice and beans in here, and then in here would be like baking stuff. So it's like baking powder, flour, sugar, brown sugar. That's in there, and then this is just rice and beans, and so that's where I store that kind of stuff, you know. All right, so then. Oh yeah, turn off my light. Thank you. Yeah, we don't want to kill that battery. Okay, so that's that. And then if you're coming, this is the bunk. We're going to do the bunk, but then you come here. This is the original closet for the truck, and we've converted it to a pantry. So again, Paul made this, and it actually is just wedged in there. And when you take a couple of screws out, it just pops right out. So it's just wedged in there. And at the top, it's kind of longer term storage, stuff that I need, but I don't need a lot. So it's stored way up there. And it's got a lip But sometimes it still kind of falls over, and we don't have, like if we had cereal, it would sit up there. This is something that I'm going to do a review on one of these days. I'll get to it one of these days. It's one of those baking mats that you put in the oven. I want to use it in the toaster, in the lunch box. So one of these days I'll get to it. And then right here, storage baggies, Ziplocs. This is my cutting board. And then just a little thin basket for the plates. My gloves, and then that utensils. And I just pull that out to put on the bed. Y'all probably see that a lot in the videos right there. So this basket has instant oatmeal. This is lasagna noodles here. And then this is like instant potatoes and tuna and salmon packages here for like salads or sandwiches are there. Right here is oils. And then like the vinegar for cleaning vegetables, cider vinegar, just stuff to, there's balsamic vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, that kind of stuff. And then our silverware is right here. And then this knife I just keep down where I can get to it easy. So silverware, salt and pepper is right there. And then on the door, our aluminum foil and parchment paper, plastic wrap, wax paper right here. And it's just a little pocket right there. And they just kind of fit in there pretty good. This is recipes that I'm working on that I haven't, that I'm not real happy with. So God bless Paul, because he just keeps eating even if they're not so good, right?
That's right. I will eat it anyway.
My little guinea pig. And toothpick. Anyway, so that's recipes I've not perfected yet. So they don't go in the cookbook until I feel like they're okay. Alright, so that is our pantry. And right there is our Keurig. Gotta love the Keurig. Right? And then here, that's honey right there. It's hard to see. And this is a catch-all. It's another little basket, like with the silverware and the plates. And it's just there as a catch-all for stuff. Just goes right there. And then another command hook. This is earbuds right there. Our eyeglass cases. And then I have a mirror that's back there as well. Okay, alright. So back here we've got a couple more hooks, and then our cord that goes to, plugs in the coffee machine. So this is our phone charger, which wraps around up there. This is my desk, and it's also where I set up to cook. And open it up, there's all kinds of stuff in there. So I put a towel over this, and that keeps food from getting, and then a little paper towel right here just in case. So I can pull that out. Alright, in here, girls need a lot of space. Alright, so this is my makeup and makeup removal stuff and hair stuff is in here. And then this is like jewelry and stuff for your fingernails, like remover in here. Behind it, I've got postcards and stuff. I do postcards and just extra stuff back there. So just long-term storage, again, in the back. So the next week will be the bedroom. All right, hope y'all enjoy. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.